So I just finished filming the preview, the little animated preview that we're going to have at the fundraiser. I'll be posting that on YouTube probably tomorrow night, maybe Sunday morning. This is the little guy here. He's been completely tooled up. You'll see how that happens in the animation. I'm very happy with the way it came out. I have to find out, though, how do the professionals keep their clay looking so clean? I mean, you can see that he's got chunks of green all over him, all over the red parts, and chunks of red all over the green parts. He's got just some dirty looking bits all over him. Really nasty stuff. Not to mention fingerprints. So I was kind of just running through this. I had to get it done so there's something to show, and it's a lot better than I thought it was going to be, I gotta say, having just taught myself how to do this. But the thing I really want to do is get better at it, so I have to keep looking into that. I picked up some new tools to help me out. These are some little carving pieces. They look almost like dental tools. I picked these up from Dick Blick Art Supplies, which is my new favorite store. Some more of them here. These are not picks. These are more like paddles and gouges and little smoothing devices. These are really, really great tools. Really fine and very well made. They get into like nooks and crannies and things, and I know it doesn't look like I was using them because this guy's so tooled up, but I think that you know, if I didn't have them, he would look even worse. So I have him set up on this little makeshift rig here, this little, I don't know, raised platform. What I'm going to end up doing is taking off the bottom of this table. I originally didn't want to use tie downs. I kind of wanted to fly them because the surface of this table is very important. It kind of looks like a stage floor, and I needed it to remain like that. Now the difference is what's easier to edit out, one tiny little hole in the floor or this whole system of wires and rigs. So I'm definitely going to use tie downs from now on, but they're not going to be up on a platform like this. I just threw this together to get this animation out. So I will be I'll bring a light down there so I can give you a little update. You can see that the bottom of the table is sort of this finished thing, and it's flush with the edge, so there's like this 2-inch hollow gap between the bottom of the table and the top of the table. So I'll be sawing this out, and then if it all falls apart, I'll just go get some Luan or something, I don't know, particle board or whatever. Yeah, let's see, what else? I got a bunch of new supplies. I'll show you those. I also haven't cleaned my apartment in 1,000 years. I've been so focused on this fundraiser. So I bought a bunch of clay online from Dick Blick also. I didn't actually know that there was a physical location of Dick Blick in town here in Philadelphia. So I bought this stuff online before I saw the store, and I have to say the store is pretty amazing. I bought the clay online, and then when I went to the store, I bought those carving tools I just showed you. I bought these calipers, large calipers here. I bought actual aluminum armature wire. I had been using this galvanized steel stuff from Home Depot because I needed to get a working, or at least makeshift, armature up and going in time to animate this thing for the fundraiser tomorrow. So I don't recommend this. This is not for animation. This stuff is far too hard. It won't bend at all, even if it's just one strand of this. But this stuff, you can see how easy it bends. It's just the easiest stuff in the world to move around. And that makes me very happy, because now I'll be building some decent wire armatures out of it. I'll correct the mistakes that I had made before when I was making the other one, as far as incorporating bones and joints and things, keeping everything built more properly. I did go to Utrecht, which I hate. That's a terrible store, especially the one in Philly. They don't really have much of anything, but they did have these, so I picked them up. They weren't too terribly expensive. It's another sort of drafting calipers here for smaller and finer measurements. And I got a couple of these tiny stylus tools. They have a little ball on the ends of those points. I don't know if you can see that in the package. So that'll be good for fine detailing and nostrils and things like that, so I can get a little bit better at making these. This is something I bought on eBay. This is a pin vise miniature drill bit set. The drill bit that I have now that I use to make the eyes is fine, but the hole is a little bit large. So let me see if you can see that on him. You can see the hole there, you know. It's clear that it's a hole. So if I go in for like a really tight close-up, it looks okay, because it's supposed to be a little cartoony. You know, this is kind of just a ham-fisted thing that I'm throwing together now. But as I get better at this and pick up different projects, I want to, you know, have better looking everything, better looking eyes and puppets and all sorts of stuff. I'll probably be casting stuff and making foam puppets from now on, because that seems to be the way to go. I still want to get better at using and working with clay, because at the very least I'd like to have clay heads for them, or clay mouths. So yeah, it's coming along here. A couple mistakes in there, so I've got to get to editing and start taking that stuff out. Yeah, I don't think there's much of anything else I can say. Oh, this was like a makeshift surface gauge over here that ended up not really working very well. I do have actual machinists surface gauges coming in. I bought those on eBay too. They're pretty cheap. You can get them for less than 20 bucks. I guess with shipping it puts them right around $20. But I was trying to use some makeshift stuff in its place. And it kind of helped when I was doing the paper parts of the animation, which you'll see, you know, once you watch the video, you'll see those paper things. I was using surface gauges for that when I was switching out the different colors, and that really helped. It's still not perfect, obviously. You can see it jumping around, but it's a lot better than it would have been had I not used those things. Yeah, that's it. It's coming along. So I hope that you like it, and that you keep watching these things, because I really like making them, and I'm going to keep making them.